Reunification is when the children that come into care go back with their parents, or whichever person that they may have been living with prior to coming into foster care.
It can take a different amount of time depending on each family, but that's the ultimate goal. That's where the children want to be.
And it's probably one of the hardest things for us to sometimes see happen, and yet you do go with it, and it is them being reunited with their birth family.
10 or 20 years ago, those birth parents might have been the child in foster care. And I tell foster parents, if you can picture mom or dad as that 5-year-old child, it gives you a lot more empathy and a lot more understanding of where they're coming from.
And so compassion for those kids, compassion for their parents and the situation they're in, because I know for me, I can't imagine what it would be like to have my children taken into foster care.
And after I graduated drug court, I really struggled with unhealthy relationships and my past trauma, and I got into using meth again, and I was using meth for about 3 months before I lost my kiddos. The day before I had court, and I'm probably gonna cry, but you know, we thought that I was going to prison, and you know, she's old enough and she understood. And this little girl held onto my neck and she just cried, and I just cried, and it was just like the biggest level of accountability that I ever had, you know, just knowing that I was putting this child through pain. And it was just never again has it ever been worth it, you know? Just things have crossed my mind, and I will never ever be able to forget that moment, you know? It was just super powerful, super powerful.
We talk about the kids with trauma, but the parents are having trauma. So I guess just, you know, to put it simply, to try to put yourself in their shoes, because I can't imagine. I can't imagine. And we say so much, but for the grace of God go I, that could be me. You know, if I didn't have family support, if I didn't have the upbringing that I was fortunate to have. I get emotional about that. But the people that I am fortunate to work with understand that. And foster parents that have been in it a long time get that.
I would say do the best you can do for your child. Work hard and know that I'm here to support you. And know that your child is being loved.
You know, I didn't give up and stop. I just, you know, I knew that, you know, my kids had a family. They were completely safe and cared for and loved, and that I was too. And that was it just made me cry. It's just beautiful, you know? And that really gave me the time to stop worrying about my kids. They are okay, to work on myself and do what I needed to do. And, you know, it gave me the strength it gave me that hope that I can be that for my kids.
She has worked really hard. She worked really hard to get her kids back. She climbed an uphill battle against addiction, and she's went from being kind of a shy, timid mom to really, you know, being an amazing mom to her kids.
It took a while, but I do have people now, just healthy people, just in all aspects of my life. So that's good, you know?
We always told her we were adopting her.
And I really thought I would be more needy and I would need more help or have more questions and I kind of figured it out.
There were quite a few phone calls in the beginning.
Yeah.
And then it's like the phone calls got a little farther apart. Then I would stop over,
She'd probably be scared.
knock on the door. Guys doing good? We're doing great.